We starting. I guess I could have started the stream on this screen. I didn't think I was gonna have a chance. Oh yeah. Okay, so seems really loud. I think my BGM got reset. There. I don't think it saved anything because I didn't actually start the game up last time I messed with this stuff. Fixed minimap. Okay. Alright, so I haven't played Cold Steel 1 in like 2 years, I think. I think it's been 2 years, I don't know. So I did go over the backstory the other day. So I'm hoping that will keep me refreshed enough to know what's going on. Let's go ahead and get started, I guess. Still have my old save. Well, let's see, 2018 December. It's been about a year and a half, I guess. Okay. I have my clear save. I'm gonna load this. I've noticed that I'm only level 65 in this, so I'm not gonna get all the bonuses, but that's okay. Just more Sepith, pretty much. Maybe some other usables. I don't think it's too big a deal. Nothing game breaking. I do get the golden emblem because I hit rank AO. I have to look to see what that is.
I was impatient. I felt overwhelming disappointment with myself and anger at my own weaknesses.
Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all. Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough.
But getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
Before I came to the academy, I was a Jaeger. But I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer. I can't believe it! My very first class trip! We're gonna have the best time!
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after.
So brilliant was my time at the academy that those feelings consumed my every thought, my every waking moment. The time I spent with my classmates was something that, in so many ways, changed me. From the strict yet kind instructors who diligently taught us, to the people we met as we traveled across the country. The time spent with them, my memories of them, were like a truly radiant light. And somewhere, a part of me thought that radiance would continue shining for ages to come. But all it took was a single bullet to bring everything crashing down.
Go finish your speech in hell.
That bullet sparked a fire which grew and grew before our eyes, evolving into a great flame that smothered our light in an instant.
Well played, Armbrust.
There were no exceptions, be it those seemingly never-ending days or anything else I'd come to treasure.
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
Everything was reduced to ash.
But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The Crow Armbrust you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was.
Back then, I still didn't understand. I didn't know the pure bliss that comes from being with others, nor did I know the ache that comes from parting with them. I didn't understand what it meant to truly love someone. All I could do was endure the torment of my own sense of powerlessness and bottle up the feelings I could do nothing about. All while trying desperately to fight against that ever-burning flame.
It also did a pretty good job at summarizing what was going on. Also, I don't think the sound setting's stuck, so I'm gonna have to change them again once I can get control.
Where am I? How did I get here? I feel like I was fighting, and then... Am I dreaming?
Of course not.
Cat's still tucking me, isn't it? Yep.
So you've finally woken up.
You're...
And I wish it were, but this is no dream. This is reality. Cold, cruel reality. And you're going to need to hurry up and accept that because you haven't got time to waste. His core's been damaged, which means he's not going anywhere anytime soon. So you're gonna need to protect yourself, Ashen Awakener.
Ashen Awakener? What are you talking about? Wait. What's going on here anyway?
This is a pretty cool way of opening the game up. I wasn't really sure how it was going to do it. It's already got me hyped.
What is that thing? Wait, never mind that. What are you?
Ugh, knock it off! How am I supposed to answer anything when you keep bombarding me with question after question? You're a chosen one. Chosen by a fragment of the ancient great power.
Great power?
Yeah, well, it went from being a PSP game to a PS3 game, so...
That's right. Those fragments were the origin of the great knights that appear in Erebonian legends. At times, they protected people from harm and disaster, while at others, they were the cause of harm and disaster themselves.
Yeah.
And the being in front of you is one of them, a divine knight known as the Ashen Knight.
The Ashen Knight? Valmar? Wait. I remember when I called him.
You got it. You've known that name for a while by now.
Also, if I remember right, Reen's voice actor's name is Sean Chiplock, or something like that. I think he does a really good job at Reen.
But he's not the only Divine Knight that's active. The Noble faction has one under their control, too. That one is known as the Azure Knight, or Dean. Remember? That's the one you fought and lost against.
Why? Why did it come to this? Why did everyone... Crow?
He had me fooled, too. How could I have known that irresponsible playboy was the Azure Knight's Awakener? He's obviously had plenty of experience piloting it, too. He must be pretty dedicated to his cause, whatever it is.
Hey, get up! You can hear me, right? Take me back to Trista! Take me back to my classmates!
You're wasting your time. His core was heavily damaged in the battle with the Azure Knight. Didn't I just tell you that? And despite that, he strained himself flying all the way out here afterwards. Even when he was barely hanging on, he prioritized your recovery over his own. You exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with him, you know?
Damn it!
I know the next game has a pretty decent graphical improvement as well because that was on PS4.
This must be somewhere in the Isengard range, on the northern side of the Nortia province.
I mean, obviously not as much of a jump, but still a little bit better.
Huh. I'm surprised you were able to work that out just from a glance.
There's 2 on PS3 and then 2 on PS4.
I guess that's what happens when you're raised in the mountain. Hey, where are you going?
Also, the graphics for this game were a little bit downgraded because they also ran off of the Vita as well, so it had to work for both systems pretty much. Alright, let's fix this audio because it's... No, actually it's at the place it's supposed to be. It just sounds really loud to me. Like, is the game audio like really loud to you, or is it fine? Okay. As long as you can hear me over the game, that's the big thing, I guess. Dang, that's a nice bonus. I got that for getting max rank in the previous game.
My stuff's gotta be around here somewhere. I can sense monsters nearby too. I'm gonna need to be careful.
The game isn't 100% voiced, by the way. There's just certain scenes. There's actually more voice acting in the English version compared to the Japanese version because Reen's Japanese voice actor was really expensive, so they didn't voice a lot of lines with him. And when they released the English version, they actually voiced more of the lines. So yeah, unlike the previous game where like you equip a fire quartz and you get a fire ability or whatever. Yeah, I guess he's really popular. I don't know who he is, but yeah. But yeah, instead of getting like a fire quartz from like this attack like I would normally in the older games, attack just gives me attack. But like you'll get like a quartz that's like fire and then you equip that and then you get fire. Or for this one, you get a Master Quartz that gives you fire along with it. Also, this course is pretty good on Reen because he basically gets to spam his special abilities since he gets craft points for killing enemies. And his crafts are the things that let you do like delays and stuff, so it's nice. It makes things easier. Like you don't have as much like throwing a bunch of random junk on your lines just to get certain spells anymore. There's this one. It's 10 delay on enemies. It's like a small area of effect. Arc slash. The line causes 20 delay. He's all about the delay. Pretty similar to the previous game in that like you can attack the enemies to get advantage on them, but now like enemies have weapon type things to them, so sometimes you can't stun them with certain weapons.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
This is all basically the same, except I don't think Zero Arts was a thing in the previous game, which just lets you like cast a spell without using them like mana. Yeah, you could switch the characters in the previous game too. I just never did it because there wasn't much reason to.
Here I go.
Yeah, you can still move in this. Oh, it's not gonna let me. It's tutorial night time, I guess.
My turn.
Okay, now I can. So you can still move around. It's just no longer a grid. It's just free movement.
Here I go. My turn. That's that. Let's keep moving.
I should probably make sure my turbo button works properly.
I wonder what's going on over at the academy now.
Hey, slow down a minute.
Well, only one way to find out.
Okay, good, it works.
If I keep going this way, I should be able to get out of the canyon.
Excuse me. You can't seriously seriously be thinking of leaving him there out in the open, are you? Hey, say something. Are you mad at me or something?
Why would I be? You only completely disregarded and overruled my decision.
What else was I supposed to do? If we hadn't flown away when we did, you'd be dead by now. We probably would have lost Valimar too. If anything, you should be thanking me.
Forget it. Right now, I want to focus on finding the others. If I keep going this way, I should end up on the highway at some point.
Sorry, but that's a huge waste of time. It's been over a month since all of that stuff happened back in Trista.
A month? You can't be serious! There's no way it's been that long!
Just been passed out on a mountain for a month, I guess.
Oh sure, don't believe me. Like I said, you completely exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with the Ashen Knight. And I do mean completely. There was a real chance you could have died.
What?
It's a miracle you're able to walk around like this a mere month later, and it's all thanks to him. He used what little mana he had left to heal you rather than himself. And just so you know, I've been here this whole time, watching over you. So I really don't think I deserve all of this animosity I'm getting from you.
This can't be. It's been a whole month since what happened near Trista. But then, what happened to the others?
Hey, wait a... Oh, for heaven's sake!
Good to know, I guess. No, he was not in the previous arc. He was in the last game because it was his first game he was in, but he wasn't in any previous arcs. I hate not having chest detection courses because I don't know if I missed a chest. I'm very bad at seeing them sometimes. I don't think I did. I think it must be further down. There's supposed to be a chest somewhere around here.
Now's our chance. Let's get him! Here I go. Yeah! Here I go. Yeah! Let's move. Marcus, activate. Yeah! That's that. Let's keep moving.
There's a guide. I'm looking at it. It says there's a chest around here somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. I feel like I was supposed to find it before running into that monster, which is why I'm thinking I missed it somewhere. And it has a heal. It has an art that lets. It has the. I can't talk. It gives you the healing art. So tier. So I would like to not miss it. I don't think it's beside the Gundam. I think... Yeah, I came... Oh, yeah, I can go over to the Gundam. Can I rest here? Okay, I cannot rest here. I'm going to assume it's not... don't chase me. Alright. I'm going to assume that I didn't miss it and it's just further down this way somewhere. That's an orbital charging station. I swear I must have missed it. I don't know where I would have missed it at. It's supposed to be down the slope, but before that second enemy. But I'm not seeing it. I kind of want that healing quartz. I might need it. Maybe? I didn't try. No. Not these pillars, at least. Is that it right there? No, that's not it. That's a rock. Map. Is there a map here? Oh, you know what? It's because I was reading too far in. And it's actually further down on this next map. Rip. Yeah, I know what an orbit charging station is. It's been in every single game.
You could really try calming down a little, you know. You could at least respond.
There it is. Very easy to see. Can't miss it. There, I can heal myself now if needed. Of course we're gonna try it out. The game wants me to. Oh.
Bring it on!
Most of this hasn't really changed.
My turn! Blade. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey.
You don't want to talk to the cat.
Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
Let's move. Sit. Let's move. There. Ha! Let's move.
We don't really know that much about the cat. She was like around the entirety of the last game, but she didn't talk until like the last 5 minutes of the game.
I need to make up for lost time.
Well, she talked to Emma, which is one of our party members, but we don't know much about Emma either, so...
Sit. Ha! Get out of my way. My turn. Ha! My turn.
Nah.
There! Ha! Let's move.
That's why delay is awesome. Yeah, this is taking place roughly at the start of the final chapter of the last game.
Here I go. I need to hurry and find the others.
Like, about the time Lloyd broke out of jail during Azure is about when this is taking place, I guess. I think he was locked up for roughly a month, which is about the time frame Rean was sleeping.
I'd asked this before and didn't get an answer. Probably because I was bombarding you with question after question, but better late than never, I guess. Just what are you anyway? Why do you know so much about everything? And don't even think of saying you're just an ordinary cat, because last time I tried talking to a cat, it did not talk back.
Oopsie. Totally forgot about that, didn't I? I'm what you'd call a familiar. I faithfully serve the witches of the Hexen clan and aid them in fulfilling their duties.
Witches? As in the witches in Erebonian legend? First the Great Night legend turns out to be based on a true story, now this? I feel like I've stepped into a fairy tale.
Well, you know what they say. Truth is stranger than fiction. Whether you believe me or not is up to you. I'm not going to try and convince you.
I guess that means Emma's probably part of the Hexen clan and she's a witch.
Well, I've got no real reason to doubt you at this point. So, do you serve Emma then? Rather, does that mean she's a witch?
She's still a novice, but she is a witch, yes. My job's more to keep an eye on her, though.
We did always get the sense that there was more to Emma than meets the eye. Guess we were right.
Not really, no. Like, other than there was like a storybook in one of the Crossbell games that you could read that talked about a witch, but it was just a book.
But her being a witch? It's surprising. But then again, the more I think about it, the more it makes perfect sense.
I figured she was actually part of the Grails Ritter since she was all magical and stuff and secretive. They like to keep their stuff under wraps.
Hmm? What's with the goofy grin?
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, let's get going.
I feel like that probably means she's actually an enemy of the Grails Ritter, but no, we'll see. It looked like it was breakable, I guess it's not.
Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
Let's move.
Dang, I wish I could hit more people. I'm not gonna get that,
Second form, Gale!
Oh yeah, I forgot Gale is like super broken too. It's really big and does a lot of damage.
My turn. There! Ha! Let's move.
Yeah, Reen is a swordsman that practices what's called the 8 leaves, 1 blade style, I believe it's what it's called. I don't think there's anyone in Crossbell that did that, but there was a few people in the previous arc before that that had that style. Dang, I was really hoping that was gonna kill.
Here I go. My turn. Let's move. I need to hurry and find the others.
This is stressful.
I keep getting turned around. Yes, this is the way I was trying to go. The dead end, obviously something's down here. Oh, rock thing, don't see me.
Enemies in
I'm not
sight. Ready to
I'm not
go?
fast like Lloyd. I can't just like hit them and dash behind them in this game.
Yeah. Let's move. I need to make up for lost time.
I was kind of hoping that was going to level me, but it didn't. Also, I'm probably gonna have to pull this guide up on my phone because I can't actually click out of the game like I could in the previous one. So it's like really awkward to switch out of it to scroll the guide. Of course, my phone's being all unresponsive and terrible right now. I do, but moving my mouse moves the camera in this game, which it didn't do in the previous one. I don't have control of my mouse unless I Alt-Tab. Yeah, I mean, I can do this, but then the game freezes.
Right.
Oh, other way. Man, it's really easy to get turned around in this game. I think it's because it's in 3D. A little hard to keep track of which way I was going.
Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
My turn. Second form. Gale! My turn. My turn. I need to make up for lost time. I need to get my strength back.
Woo, leveled up. Yeah, that one gives paralysis. Has a 30% chance. I guess it's called Seal in this game, but yeah. I don't think Unbalance works when you only have one character. I could be wrong. I think you need multiple characters for Unbalance. Yeah, Rain's pretty broken.
I hope everyone at the Academy's safe and sound. Not to mention Elise, Princess Alphen, and Prince Oliver, too.
He's definitely one of your strongest party members. At least in the first game. I don't really have any way of gauging anyone from this game.
I need to take a deep breath and keep calm. I can start figuring things out once I get a little farther down.
About time. Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
My turn. Here I go. Here I go. There. Ha! My turn. Let's move. Sit.
Oh man. One thing I heard about this game is they've nerfed physical damage for both you and the enemy in the fact that it's really easy to miss targets. Both you and the enemy. Missing's really easy to do.
My turn.
They gave everyone like really high avoid.
Sit. I need to hurry and find the others.
This is stressful.
But on the opposite side, it means that using arts is really useful because those don't miss.
Get out of my way! My turn. Second form. Gale! Here I go. My turn. Let's move. My turn. Sit. Let's move. I need to hurry and find the others. Sit!
Alright, save point. Because, you know, there's a healing station, so there's probably a boss fight right around the corner.
Could it be?
I knew it! I've been here before! Master Ka-Fi brought me here as part of my training.
That's the name of your former instructor, right?
Yeah. He was the founder of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School of Swordsmanship that I follow. His full name's Master Yoon Ka-Fi, though most just know him as the Sword Hermit. Man, when was the last time I came here? Must have been, I don't know, 5 years ago. In fact, if I remember right, my hometown of Ymir is only a few hours away.
Oh, really? Well, that's convenient. Wanna head there? We might be able to get there by sundown.
If we hurry, yeah? As soon as we get to Ymir, I want to try and gather information on what's been going on. What was that? It feels like it's coming closer!
It couldn't be.
Oh no, a robot.
It's a magic knight!
You know what that thing is?
They're magic golems made during the Dark Ages, and they're incredibly strong. Damn it, what's one doing here? Ugh, we need to get out of here, now! You don't stand a chance against it on your own.
Maybe not. But that's not going to stop me from trying.
You idiot! You're still recovering! You don't stand a chance!
We'll see about that. All I know is that it's standing between me and everyone I care about. So if getting to them means taking this thing on, so be it!
Unbelievable.
Bring it on!
Oh man, it gets first attack.
Here I go!
Alright, for as big as it was, it didn't do a lot of damage. We'll wait till I get 200, and then I'll use that.
Here I go! Gather on my blade!
I should have saved it for a
Let's move.
for that critical. Oh well.
Too slow! Here I go! Sit! My turn! Marcus, activate! Yeah! Let's move! Sit! Let's move! Ha!
Let's move. Let's move. Arcus, activate. Huh.
Luckily, it's pretty weak.
Sit. Here I go. Gather on my blade.
Yay, flame stuck to it. Oh well, the battle's over though.
My attacks are barely putting a dent into it.
I disagree. I watched its health bar drop.
We're so close to Ymir too.
I told you this would happen. Get back!
Celine!
I can't lose. Not here. Not without seeing everyone again. Elisa.
Not today, buddy!
Are those arcs?
Yeah, but where?
See you later. Cross Crusade!
Who dat? Rip Mountain.
Are we safe?
Who did that? Reen! Reen!
I recognize those voices. Oh, it's Toval.
Made it without a second to spare.
And my sister, and the princess.
Good to see you're still in one piece.
I'm so glad we hurried. I don't want to even imagine what could have happened if we weren't in time. You aren't hurt, are you?
Your Highness? And Toval. And...
Reen, stay right there! Please, tell me you're all right. You look so exhausted. Who's she?
Elise? It's really you. I feel like I'm dreaming. I never would have expected you to come all the way out here.
Reen, please! There's no need to speak right now. Save your strength. We'll take you back to Ymir just as soon as we've seen to your injuries.
I'm just so glad you're all right. But how did you know I was here? As my consciousness began to fade, I heard a distinct voice resound at the back of my mind. A voice with all the gravity of steel, and yet a strange sense of familiarity, of warmth. And as I listened, I could feel myself being beckoned towards the wheel of fortune.
Dost thou desire the power?
Is that Valamir? Oh, we got a new opening, even though we just had one earlier. That was Crow. He's the guy that betrayed me like a jerk. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like Gaius because he's kind of bad. In my opinion, at least. Hey, it's Lecter, our best friend. We have dates now.
Where am I now? Celine.
Celine's a loud sleeper.
This looks just like my room. I knew it. I'm back in Ymir. I'm finally back home. My memories are kind of hazy now, but I think that means everything that happened in the mountains.
Why'd it get so cold all of a sudden? Oh, you finally woke up?
Yeah, just a second ago. How about you? Feeling better after a cat nap?
Green, please.
I guess. I slept more than I meant to, actually. You're awake.
Elise! Good morning. Actually, it's probably closer to noon now, isn't it? Elise?
Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. You don't know how scared I was. There was all that chaos in the capital, and then we lost all contact with you. We had no idea where you were. I'm just so relieved.
Wonder how much we're going to put up with her this game. She's kind of annoying because she's one of those really clingy, love my big brother types.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't really that prominent in the first game.
I'm sorry for worrying you so much, Elise.
No, you don't need to apologize. I knew that somewhere out there you were all right, and that you'd come back safe. Welcome home, Rean.
It's good to be back. And thanks.
I see our two little lovebirds are as Twitter-pated as ever. Pardon? Good morning, Rean. And to you as well, Elise.
Hey there. Just swinging by to see how you're holding up.
You're here too, Your Highness? I'm really not dreaming then.
Oh, you're so silly, Rean. I would would have thought the warmth of your dear sister pressed against your chest was proof enough of that. Your Highness, please!
Well, I'm just glad you're up. How are you feeling? Still sore? You've been fast asleep since we brought you back here yesterday.
Oval had a very minor role in the last game too. It's kind of weird they're like throwing a bunch of people that you barely saw in the first game at you right away.
I don't have any serious injuries, at least. But I doubt I'd be able to say that if you hadn't come when you did. Thanks, Toval.
I suppose I owe you my thanks too. That art of yours didn't come a moment too soon.
You're both very welcome. I just didn't want to give these two young ladies anything to cry about.
Aww.
I see you're finally up.
Dad! Mom!
Hello, Rean. It's wonderful to see you back home.
I mean, he's like a high-ranking bracer, so, like, he should be fairly mature, I guess.
I imagine you have plenty of questions running through your mind, but first and foremost is getting you something to eat.
Also, I'm pretty sure this is the first time you see Rean's parents.
We can discuss what to do from here on out after that.
Well, adopted parents. He's actually an adopted child, so he's not related by blood. That'd be weird. I don't know if that's the case. Oh, I don't have my school clothes anymore. That's like 3 outfit changes in the first hour of the game. Yeah, you can get different outfits. I think most of them are like paid DLC, but you do get a few that you can change for free as well. I don't know. I didn't buy them. What's the confusion? I don't know. I like how no one seems to be phased at all that there's a talking cat. You got the title drop finally. Chapter. They have some mandatory events throughout the city, it looks like. One second.